Hey everyone, thank you for tuning into another F1 2016 video. On this episode I'll be showing you all a race from the other night where I was racing against famous YouTubers T-Met Marduk, XMattyG and Noble2909. So we're in an open lobby which was full like with 22 races. All assists were turned off and XMattyG had chosen the Singapore street circuit with heavy rain, so definitely a challenge, but this is my first time racing at Singapore and it was my first wet race in F1 2016, so we'll see what happens. Lights, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. We've been held for ages. Almost everyone in the front row is gone. I'm literally using like 20% throttle to get off the line. Only 4th gear before I put the power down. Still spinning. Everyone in front of me is spinning. This guy's just stayed out of the way. I've come through. We've just overtaken so many cars. I'm now already P2. Noble2909's jumped the start and gone really early. This is like the first wet race I've ever had on this game, so I was still literally feeling around the track. I was under the pump here from behind and run wide there, got a really bad run to the straight. All over the place. Look behind me, it was Ben. I was super excited now. I was just head down like trying to push, trying to sort of cover. I didn't want him to overtake me early on in the race. I really wanted to see how long I could hold him behind me for. Yeah, I wanted a good race. At this moment I actually didn't remember that Noble had jumped. I really didn't know that Noble had jumped, but it was actually not a terrible move from him to stay out of the carnage. As you can see now, Ben made a little bit of a mistake there and had fallen back. I was able to keep pushing, coming through this left-hander. This is a new section that I've never been on before. Now, I didn't even think I'd touched that wall. I was a fair distance away from that wall and I still hit it, but luckily then Ben behind me had also made a big mistake. Ben's T-Met Marduk, for those who don't know his actual name. He's actually got 155,000 subscribers, so this was an open lobby basically for all of us to join in. Ben's like my favourite YouTuber, one of my favourite YouTubers that I really look up to, so here I am now putting the fuel mix into lean. I was just trying to sort of get the power down, trying to learn the track still, trying to learn the conditions. I was really catching Noble. I wanted to catch Noble because he's very successful in his F1. He's sort of the quickest driver, I believe, out of XMattyG and Ben. So at the moment, yeah, it was Noble, XMattyG, and then Ben was 4th. Coming up now, just the last few corners now to round out this lap. I noticed that sort of right about now that Noble had gone into the pit lane, and it was sort of at this moment that I realised that he jumped the start and was taking his drive-through penalty. So I was now effectively, I was leading the race now, 4.5 seconds back to XMattyG, so I had a really good gap. So I was after one lap now, I'd kind of known what I was sort of dealing with. I now know the track. I had a pretty good feel for wet conditions, and sort of now what I was trying to do was just really push and make a gap and try to make sure that I was ahead of the cars behind. So I wasn't quite sure, how quick they were. I watched all their videos and stuff, but it's hard to tell. I wanted to really compare myself against them in a sense. And as you see here, I'm still 4.4 seconds in front, so XMattyG hadn't really caught me, I hadn't really pulled away, so it was actually a pretty good battle at the moment. I don't think lean mixture was the way to go. Yellow flag up ahead, slow car. For some reason, I think now this is where I started catching the back markers already. Like it was only lap 2 and I caught the back markers and starting to sort of ghost, and I was really trying to take it careful here because I didn't want them to screw me up, so I slowed right up. Luckily that guy had ghosted. I didn't know what was going on here. He wasn't ghosted until that last second, and I ghosted. So this corner here is really tight. I ran wide and screwed my exit. Screwed the run to the straight, put the fuel mix into rich. I was really worried now because I'd lost so much time to these back markers, and I was really worried where they were, and then I'd missed the brake marker, I'd locked up, and it's absolute disaster here. They already gained a second and a half. Luckily Ben had made the same mistake, but XMattyG was gone. I had just completely bombed it. Like my favourite YouTubers I'm racing with, I'm beating all of them, and then I had just completely bottled it. But I was pretty filthy with myself. Yeah, I was really ropeable. Like big slide out of there. Unfortunately, yeah, XMattyG had gotten away a little bit here, and Ben had caught up a lot. Obviously, Ben was now sort of really starting to put pressure on. I was now pretty eyes forward. After that incident, I sort of had to look at the positives. Like I was still P2. I wasn't out of the race. you know, Ben was still behind me. X-Matty G was up ahead, but as you see, he sets the fastest lap, and he kind of pulled 6/10 since that accident, or since that last sector. So he was actually really quick in these conditions, being on a pad, not using the wheel. I guess it's a little bit easier for him as well. So I was sort of just at the moment, fuel was enriched. You know, I was trying to pull the gap on Ben. I was trying to catch X-Matty G. I sort of kind of got into a bit of a rhythm there. I made a little bit of a mistake there. I don't know if I was sort of pulling away from Ben here. I think we were sort of staying equal as we come up to another yellow flag where someone's just gone straight and ended up taking a different road where the track's going. But now as we look, sort of Ben's starting to catch me. I wasn't really too focused on Ben, to be honest. I was able to kind of block him out a little bit, you know, but I was really pumped. Like, I was really excited. I had a lot of pressure because X-Matty G's at like 40,000 subscribers and Ben's got 155. I think Noble's at like 15,000, so I knew that there was probably going to be like 100,000 people watching this. I didn't want to screw up. So coming up to the really tight hairpin here, pulling first, turn left, and I've noticed X-Matty G's made a mistake. I've gone into him with Ghost. Now it's just an absolute pedal fest. Who can get the power down the best? Pull fifth, still spinning in fifth gear, get sixth. I was able to get quicker. I braked early, covered the inside line here into second gear, into the 90-degree right-hander, covering X-Matty G, trying not to let him overtake me, doing everything at all costs just to stay in front here. And this, mind you, was the last lap. I'd taken the lead on the last lap, almost third sector. Coming out of here, big slide, just trying to get on the power as early as possible. Coming out of this bridge, random mistake, and there's a car parked in the middle. X-Matty G's on around the outside. We've locked wheels, we're hooked together. Coming into the last couple corners, I give him room. Turning left now, he's given me room, but he's just understeered and put me straight in the wall. Ben's got the run now. Ben's on the left, he's gone. Ben's pushing. Ben's completely cut the corner. Try to take X-Matty G. I've spun and gone backwards across the line to overtake Ben and finish second in the race. So that was really quite incredible. I was really happy with that result. To get second, I mean, I screwed up. X-Matty G screwed up, Ben screwed up. I mean, we all screwed up. It was just incredibly hard conditions, and to get that result after all that, like after everything that happened, that was I was really kind of proud of myself then. So yeah, definitely a great race. I proved I can race with these guys. Everyone had no assists, so it really sort of showcased the best drivers. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. So hope you guys did too. Thank you all for watching. If you liked the video, make sure you like the video then. That didn't really make sense. And yeah, subscribe for more content. There'll be some more F1 videos coming soon. So hope to see you in the next video.